this is a place where I can trust. So I found the office culture a friendly place to be a client. The reputation of law offices of particularly Shawn, Sedaghat and the firm, it holds more than 20 years. I think it close to 2 decades, I would say more than that. Getting that approval, it gave me a lot of relief in terms of removing the unwanted stress from my life. So it was a great joy. I've been working in the industry for more than close to 12 years. I have worked for Fortune 500 companies, and currently I'm a financial technology leader at one of the largest consulting services, I would say, and primarily front-facing the clients based out of New York. And the reason to apply for or pursue EB-1A, I had some outstanding criterias, and that is one thing. Second thing is that since I'm born in India and I'm an Indian national. So for me, the other perspective to have an immigrant intent visa is not so easy. So I was looking for what opportunities where I could fit in. So I came upon EB-1A that my profile could be fit in that category, and I decided to pursue for it. That is one of the reasons. And second of the reasons is that it was another way that you could be independent of your employer rather than, like, let's say, if you're an individual, you do have long-term aspiration to start your own firm and providing a global consulting services or whatever, a tech product or something to benefit the society more than what you're doing. So considering from a long-term aspiration perspective also, that is something I thought it would benefit me to pursue my own EB-1A journey. Closely 10 consultations with different law firms based out of Seattle, based out of California, based out of Los Angeles, and I would say New York. So pretty much I went with my friend's recommendation, and I was fortunate that a close friend recommended me law offices of Sedaghat. So that's where I came in here. So before coming here, I would say I contacted almost 10 firms and had a one-to-one consultation with them. So the way I mean, we normally go by Google reviews and friends and everything. So I have hit upon the very hard, like very renowned law firms. They market themselves as they are the top one, and we do pay almost double what we are paying here. But when I had one-to-one consultations with them, what I was not able to get it a personalized attention. That is one thing. And there was too much of branding their own firm more than what I am or where do I fit in, etc. And I'm saying that what made me choose, I will come to that point. But those are some of the gaps that I have found in other consulting firms. They try to oversell themselves, which was not needed. What I wanted was that as a client, I wanted my personal attention that, okay, do I fit in? What are my gaps and can I make it or not? And when I came and I had a consultation, he was very cool. He was being very honest. Like what I wanted was he honest. Like, do I fit in, not fit in? Where do I stand? What are my chances of taking up this journey? He was not selling me like, okay, you have to be with me or you have to sign up with me. And pretty much whatever queries I had, he personally attended those queries and he listened to me, and he laughed at some of the queries, maybe being not so, I would say he may be thinking, okay, why people think so deep into those kind of things. But he was very cool in addressing those things and the personal attention. So that made me select that, okay, I'm confident in working with this firm, which is recommended by my friend. I went to the website, how transparent, like all the information has been presented very transparently, what we could look for as a client. And I also found the relationship within the office is very, very friendly. Like, I don't know, there was a Christmas celebration, or I don't remember what was it. There was some competition over the virtual video looking for black tie or green dress or something like that. So I found it funny. So I found the office culture a friendly place to be a client. That is what my opinion. And then definitely I saw like the reputation of law offices of like particularly Shawn Sedaghat and the firm. It holds more than 20 years. I think it close to 2 decades. I would say more than that if I'm not wrong. So those all things made me select that, okay, this is a place where I can trust. And that's the most important part for me to select compared to the attorneys or the established competitors. We can pay a lot, but if there is no trust, then doesn't help us both ways. Yeah. That is also one of the other aspect. Let's say before signing up itself, I had certain queries. So I reached out to the onboarding team on whatever email I could get from the website. So I got a response within 6 hours to 8 hours. And when I called them, they're always available. Immediately I get a response. So the onboarding team and every team or every member has been there for me, I would say. They have not left me like unparked or unattended or anytime. And sometimes it do happen that most of the delays happen from my side, I would say, rather than being from the onboarding firm or the onboarding team, I would say. No, they're always with me on time. Very helpful. So it was a strenuous journey. I mean, first I could not believe myself, to be honest. I had to read my email 2 times just to make sure that, okay, God, if it is the right thing that I'm reading it or not. And then I took a pause, and it's like a lot of like you wait for. I did a premium processing, so those 15 days were kind of restless because we all have our own worries. Like, are we getting any requests for additional query or something? So close to 11th day, already my heart was palpitating, and I would say beating at the highest heart rate or whatever I say. But getting that approval was, I would say, definitely first thanks to the firm laws, like law offices, to help me in this journey. Second thing, yeah, it gave me relief, like some rock was sitting on my head and it got over. Nothing is sitting on my head now. So it was great joy. I mean, as everyone says, it gave me more confidence that I can be on myself rather than being dependent on any other entity. And I could work on my aspirations. I can work hard. I can strive for excellence. I can pursue new things, what I would aim for. So from those aspects, it gave me a lot of relief in terms of removing the unwanted stress from my life. So I told you, trust is the most important part, and there is no point in the entire process, to be honest. Even I have recommended this firm to my friends as well. The reason is that always the team was attentive. So the trust, the reputation, and the team, especially for NIW and EB-1, how they curate your journey, all those things, definitely it's the trusted choice, I would say. So I would say the journey being not in being an immigrant or being from other places, we definitely have our own stories. But if you are true and if you are really looking for to get ahead of yourselves in the journey, for example, how can you pursue something strong or permanent, or you can make your life easy? I would say from an immigration perspective, if you have a strong fit for EB-1 or EB-2 NIW, definitely don't hold yourself, strive for it, or sign up with the law firm, because we are not losing anything if you're wasting the time. I mean, signing up, we're not losing any time. But if we hold ourselves back, it's like we're losing unwanted time. We could do something great if we are able to achieve an EB-1A or EB-2 NIW, strong prospects for ourselves. That helps us personally and professionally as well. So the advice would be trust. I mean, I would say that I have done enough research and came up to law offices of Sedaghat firm. So I'm personally thankful. And I would advise the same thing. If you are in a crossroad of selecting a law firm, then please do come and follow law offices of Sedaghat for EB-2 NIW or EB-1A journey. I can 100% assure that they will get the right consultation and case consultation and help.